welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and today I'm bringing you Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Here is my garage, Inside A Garage. Here it is, nice and big. We've got everything unlocked, plenty of money in the bank. And what I want to do, I want to set up kind of like a barnyard, junk finder, kind of rebuilder, hot rod kind of stuff. That's what I kind of do. So I've been into a barn, I found this lovely Bolt Reptillia R2, and I think this is what we're going to do for our first project. We're going to put this back together, and to be fair, it's not in the worst shape. I mean, we'll have a look at the car status here. Frame condition is not too bad. The interior is pretty good. Done quite a lot of mileage, but we don't know what's really going on with the rest of the bits. So what we're going to do first is we're going to move it around, and what we will do first is put it on the test path. Oh, we cannot start the engine, so the engine's probably going to have to come out. That's fair enough. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll throw it onto lifter A, and let's just start stripping it, I suppose. That's all we can really do for this first episode. Alright, so the engine will not start, so let's have a little look, see what we can do. Okay, so I'd say there's a lot of stuff that's going to have to come off this. Alright, so I think this is going to be maybe even a full rebuild, possibly. Right, okay, so we lift the car off, and I think we're going to take the transmission out. I think that's the best place to kind of start here. Yeah, not too much else we can really do that. So look, let's raise her up. Let's find our... There it is. Move this over to the car. So what we're going to do, we're going to start by stripping out back it. Why does it put them into this awkward place? What I want. We'll take off the drive shaft, as it is a rear wheel drive. And take the... A lot of this is going to need replacing, and what we will do is just pull off this gearbox, hopefully. So take off the starter motor, we can give that a good check, and we're going to take this gearbox off and we'll give this a good check as well. While this is off, we'll take off the clutch. Probably all need replacing. Now I do want to try and make some money off these cars. That would be pretty good if we can do that, but we'll see how that all kind of rocks out, because I paid 28,000 for this car as it is. I think it's going to cost me a hell of a lot to get it going, but it's a bit of fun, so why not? Let's give it a go. Okay, so let's get our engine crane, and we want to pull out the engine, which has done nicely for us. There we go. So the engine is out of the car, and we can throw that back to where it is. Look, the engine's been pulled out of the car. Probably not a bad idea to start pulling some of this stuff off, to be honest with you. All this will have to come out. Take all the subframe bushings out. Nice piece of floating exhaust that wants to come out from underneath. So pull the radiator out. Pull the battery, we'll take this. Any parts that I can repair, I'm definitely going to try and do that. Block the brake servos. ABS pump. Like I said, a lot of this might be able to be repaired, and we'll start stripping on that main engine. That's just mainly the subframe and exhaust, which we can take all apart, which we'll have to do on the lift. So look, we've taken a few bits off, so what we will do, we're going to go to this repair bench and let's see. Okay, that went in the bin. That's not working out very well for us here. Some bits there have survived. Not everything though. Okay, so look. Have a look at our inventory very quickly. No. So look, a few bits here managed to get fixed, but not everything. Some of this stuff is now junk. Which is fine. Take it out as the engine block that came out, was it? The V6? V8 gearbox came off the car though, so a V8J was inside the car. Okay, so look, let's start thinking about rebuilding this engine. Let's get the car rolling before we start replacing everything. We're going to create a new engine, and we want a nice V8 carb. We go for a supercharged. I think we go for the supercharged DOCH. I think that'd be pretty cool. So here we go. So what we need to do is go into our tablet and let's start buying some parts. Okay, so let's go into our engine and we want a V8 DOCH. So what we need a good block. I suppose this is what we already have. Okay, so we're gonna have to go for a choice here. What do we go for? OVH. We'll just go for the standard V8 block, I suppose. Okay, so we're going to start with the standard V8. Hopefully that should all be fine. So what we're going to do, there we go, so we've got our V8 block. Nice shiny new engine block. And what we want to do is just spin the engine around as we're going to start with the bottom. We're going to start with all the pistons. So V8 crankshaft, so we just have a plain V8. So we'll get the crankshaft. So we need V8 pistons. That's an OHV. Open pistons, see what we get. Piston with conrod. We'll get 4 of them. Because we're going to need the rings as well, aren't we? 4 of them. Let's see where we go with this then. So back to our engine. Then our V8 camshaft, which we have nicely in here now. Okay, so there's our piston. Yes. Now the one thing I did realise, it is a V8, so I need 8 pistons, not 4 pistons. But anyways. So brand new engine build going into this. So hopefully we're going to sell it at the auction at the end. Or we might even keep it for ourselves, as it is our very first one. We will see how we get along with this. To be fair, I haven't played the game in such a long time, if I can remember how to build them. Okay, so back. Again, pistons, yeah. Okay, so now we need to get the rod caps. Rod caps. Okay, so we're going to need a good amount of them. Now these just have the 2 screws. But I missed that one. The aim for the episode really would be, hopefully we can get this engine back in the car. That'd be a pretty good start. Get it fired up maybe, and we can see what's left of the suspension, what needs fixing. Like I said, I do want to try and repair as much as I can. We do want to try and make some money with these. That'd be the idea. Maybe we'll go to the auctions and buy some other cars to do up as well. Okay, so now we need the bearing caps. Right. That's what I'm looking for. Don't know why I can't find it before. I'd assume. Okay, so we have the oil pan for the V8. Well and good. Okay, so under the bottom part done. Okay, so we can start working from the top. So, we need lots of stuff. We need 2 heads and we need the alternator. Okay, so V8. Engine head. Suppose these are the ones we want to put on there. Not cheap. 3 grand. Wow. That up as well. And there we go. Get the alternator together. Throw the other head on. We need the supercharger V8 and we need some camshafts, of course. Do that now. Yeah. And we needed the supercharger. There we go. The V8. Need to get the supercharger and the cams. There's them ones. There we go. So there's our supercharger. Going to be a pretty powerful car. No, didn't get the right cam gears. That's fine. Yeah. There we go, the cam gears are on. Plugs are in. Okay, so we need to get rail DI. Okay, we need 2 of them. We've got 2 of those. There we go, that's in. That is in. Need an exhaust manifold for the V8. Need a fuel filter. Grab one of them. And exhaust. Yay. Okay, so that's all together. And I forgot I probably needed one on this side. go. It's all together now. Looking pretty good. Probably get some heads now for that. Flywheel. Timing belt. V8, V8, V8. Right, so time belt's done. Now we just need the timing cover. Show us an easier way to do all of this. Okay. Timing. Or V8. Didn't really look like any of them, though, did it? So, back to the drawing board with this one. There it is. So we need idler B, idler A, water pump I think I already got. So B, A, crankshaft, water pump. Doesn't quite look right. Cam gears, no. Pulleys. Okay, so we need a crankshaft pulley V8, which I think I already got. Water pump. Here. Need idle. A. Get a few of them. Like I said, we're probably going to build a lot more engines as we go forward, so we get a few of them. There we go. Water pump pulley. Crankshaft pulley V8. Roll the beat. Roll the beat. Roll the beat. One more. Okay, we need the supercharger belt. Back to our V8s. two of them on there. Got the serpentine belt supercharger. Oh. Oh, my head cover I brought didn't go right. Okay, so 17A. B. A now. Roll early, and then we just need the belt tensioner. Okay, so it's head A. Do these. And one of these. Oh, I only brought one. That's on. Need to buy another. More of these ones. Because you need cover B. Make things awkward. Right, easier said than done. Okay, so we need some ignition coils, which we can do, and we need a throttle for a V8. And then I think the engine is done. Ignition, ignition, ignition. And I'd say it just be and we are going to need right. I think that's the final parts of this engine to go together. Throttle is on. Balls cover V8. Balls cover V8, that's fine. Okay, so we just need, I think that's it. I think the engine is now actually ready to go back in the car. There we go. Very first episode, we built a nice V8 engine for our lovely bolt. Okay, quite happy with that. We'll leave it like that for a second. So here we go, this will go in here. We might put it in sooner than later. Yeah, if you are enjoying this content and would like to see some more of this, please subscribe down below to the channel. Hit that bell icon for notifications. Make sure you do hit that like button. Leave any comments down below. What colour should, give me some ideas. What colour should we do the car, etc., etc. Are there any cars in the game that you want me to do? Do leave a comment down below, and also let me know if you actually want to see some more of this. I was just kind of giving it a go to see what you guys think. No, it wasn't the most exciting episode having to rebuild the whole engine, but you know, we have to start somewhere when we're doing these cars. Not that for myself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.